All right. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? July 3rd, Friday. Yeah, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for a better day up here in northern Maine. What's going on? Good morning, everybody. You guys on watching on the rewind, I appreciate you. You see it from the start. Everybody else sees it from when the link starts to pop up and they hit refresh. So, what's happening? Good to see you. Bubba Hogan. Good morning, Dave Howard. Yeah, Roy Dahl. No days off, says Tom Fair. Love it. Um, yeah, I was just sitting here. Wendy was off to my right, and I pointed up and I said, "Ooh, eagle!" Flew by, and then I'm like, "Ooh, another one!" And then what looked like a juvenile eagle flew over as well. So bang, 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 and we were like, "America!" So yeah, it was meant to be. Good morning, Dad. What's happening? Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. Good to see you. Sherry Turner, how are you? What is going on? So I talked with the weather guy and asked him to update the weekend. It looks like we've got clear skies and sun. Thank you. Then you said squirrel. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it looks like the weather is even better than we thought it was going to be. She's been a scorcher up here. It's been hotter than the hinges of hell. But yeah, we were inside most of the day yesterday. Got a window trimmed out. Looks good. Wendy will probably do a reel here at some point, but trimmed out the master bedroom window just to kind of just basically a heat check on my finish skills. Got going on and started to put the casing on and forgot. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to insulate around the window. So we did that. Thanks, David. Appreciate you. David Zemchek, have an epic day yourself. Put out 250 flags at work. What an honor. Yeah, that's awesome, Dave. That's cool. Love to see it. Thanks, Rachel. No hat Friday. Yeah. Gotta get down. Gotta get my ears lowered today. So this is out of control, this hair. uh Enjoying it while I still have it, I guess. Wendy took a picture of me working on the job site. It was like from above and or at the house, and I looked. I'm like, "What's that thin spot there in the back?" Yeah. Good morning, Tyler Kirk. What's happening? Saw a picture of you mowing last night. We divide and conquer our mowing now. Used to be 100-mile bike rides on Sundays, and now it's fire up the tractor and mow the field. So bought me a kangaroo hide hat. That's good. I can't wait to see it. Bubba, are you back? Are you back stateside? What's going on? Good to see you. You're off the boat, right? Or the ship? I don't know. I don't know about the cruise thing for me. I don't know if I like being that confined. Eating all that salty food the whole time. Everybody else has dragged their mitts through. Shoot. I hope you're all right. You never know. It could be another pandemic out there on one of those things. Good morning, Coop. What's happening? How are you? Yeah, off the boat, says Bubba. That's good. Yeah, we're going to kind of throttle things down a little bit. We need a break. We need a break. So today we're going to do some errands, maybe do a little bit of weed whacking at the house, and then we'll head on up to camp. So got one call this afternoon. So going to kind of throttle it down. I am a pandemic. Yes, you are, Bubba. You are definitely you are unforgettable for sure. Um, yeah. So taking a few days. Going to enjoy the 4th, the 5th and kind of ease back into it on Monday. And yeah, yes, take a break. Coop knows. Coop knows. We go hard in the paint up here, so nonstop. Sometimes we I don't know. It's like 3 o'clock, and we're like, think we ought to eat some lunch. um, so yeah, we're looking forward to. We're close. We're close. The ceilings are up. The floors are down. Now it's the base and case and all that, and we totaled up all the baseboard to put in there. It was almost 600 feet, 12 feet at a time. It's gonna be a long day. So maybe I'm gonna show Wendy how to cope. So do those inside corners. Yeah. So she'll love it. Good morning, Luke McGee. What's happening? How are you? Good to see you guys. It's a beautiful day here in northern Maine. July 3rd. Yeah. America. Wendy's license plate. That's what it says. America. So we'll drive the Golden Eagle today in observance of 4th of July weekend. Bubba says, saw pics. My room is looking good. Square footage wise with the closets, and I learned this from doing the flooring, that the guest room is exactly the same size as the master bedroom. So there's plenty of room in there. Good size room. Now double windows staring at the mountain. We got to get a telescope. I got to put that on my list. Hopefully those. Well, I guess probably like anything else, you can probably spend thousands on it, but we don't need that. Maybe something, a few $100 or something, would get us a good view of the mountain when they're picking people out there that were ill prepared. Good morning from Michigan. Hello, Marvin, said Arius. Good to see you, my friend. What is happening? Yeah. Big plans for the holiday weekend, guys. Don't forget why we're having a holiday weekend, and it's America's 250th. Think about that. I remember as a kid, so I was six and change, gonna be 7. And I remember celebrating the 200th, and that means I'm old. I think we went to the Freedom Train. I don't know. I think Rick would probably remember that. My dad might remember it. I think we went to the Freedom Train, something like that. But I do remember that. So, yeah, get him, Coop. Get him, Coop. Bubba, I got my security detail with me today, so watch your mouth. Put it on the housewarming gift registry for the founders party. It all comes back to that. Yeah, Dave Howard, you remember it as well too. Yeah, it's crazy. So, and I don't do politics or kind of stuff on here, but take a minute and watch some of the videos from the people that are here in America for the World Cup, and take a minute and just get a bead on what some of these guys are saying and what their feedback is on the food and the culture and the friendliness of the people. So, good morning, Nick Werner. Yeah, my grandmother's 110th birthday today. That's right, Dad. Yeah, would have been 110. She was the best. Spoiled us rotten. My parents would drop us over there and spend the night, and they would say, "Don't take them to." There was a store called Child World, toy store. And Mom and Dad would say, "Don't take them to Child World, whatever you do." And so they would leave, and then she'd say, "Get your coats." We'd be in the car, and then we pulled up beside him in traffic. 10 minutes after they left. That was a good one. Yep. We went to Child World. My brother Dave would reorganize the entire store. She'd say, "You can get one thing." So we'd all grab one thing, go to another aisle, find something we like better, set that down, grab something else. So lots of good memories. So, yeah. Good morning, Elizabeth from Natchez. What's happening? Yeah. TSA is tired of confiscating ranch dressing for the Europeans. Yeah. Yep. She had a lead foot. Yeah, she did. She didn't mess around. Yeah. She was good to us. Yeah. Rode the bikes in the aisle. Yeah. My brother Rick and I knocked over a pickle display once at what used to be Shop and Save. Dave, Dave Howard just cringed. Shoot. Yeah. Well, anyway, good stuff. Always fun. Always good for a few laughs. But let's get down to business. Children World. Yeah. Child, do it. It was called Child World, Children World. Remember Zayre? Zayre. Zayre's got to go to Zayre's. Bradley's, all these department stores. It's crazy. So 554 days in a row, guys. Today, we're talking about communicating before people have to ask, okay? On our way to 10 days of becoming irreplaceable, okay? How to become the person everyone wants on their team, right? Have you ever noticed that most people don't get frustrated because something went wrong, right? This might be a job or some project you're working on or somewhere where you're having to interact with somebody. You're responsible for something. People get frustrated because nobody told them, right? The customer can handle a delay, right? Just tell me, let me know. The employee can handle change, okay? A spouse can handle a schedule adjustment. Hey, I'm running late, right? What people struggle with is being left in the dark, okay? Struggle with being left in the dark. They don't know. One of the fastest ways to become more valuable is just to become a better communicator, all right? Not by talking more, but by communicating with people, that just give them the answers, okay? so people don't have to come looking for them. Okay. Look at Wendy with the links coming in strong, huh? Bubba, she's back, baby. It's been a busy week around here. Silence creates stories, guys. Good morning, Dustin Hippensteel. Silence creates stories. I mean, they're gonna fill in the blanks, right? When you don't communicate, that's what they do. They just fill in the blanks. Rarely do they assume the best. Well, it's been 3 days. Bob hasn't shown up. I'm sure everything's great. No, they think he forgot about me. The employee thinks, well, they haven't said anything about my 90-day review. Management doesn't care. Your spouse thinks he must not think I'm important. So the silence doesn't create peace. It doesn't go away, right? It just creates assumptions. People, if you don't control the narrative, they will. Assumptions almost always create unnecessary problems. Well, I thought, you would think, right? Dave Howard. So now you chat and post links. You've really stepped it up. Now I see Wendy's post. Yeah, exactly. Dave, I'm talented at a few things. That's not one of them, right? Hey, great communicators stay ahead of the question, okay? Most people, the most valuable people, don't wait until someone asks, where are we on this? They send an update first. Hey, I wanted to let you know. Here's where things stand. Here's what changed, okay? Here's our plan moving forward, okay? One proactive phone call can prevent 10 reactive ones, okay? Communications leadership, whether you're leading one employee or 50, like simply leading your family or, people don't need perfection. They need clarity. We talk about clarity a lot here, okay? People can tolerate the bad news. It's the uncertainty that, frankly, pisses them off, okay? Clarity reduces anxiety. That's leadership, okay? Think about your conversations, and every conversation either builds trust or withdraws it, right? Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. Not just with contractors, right? Think of trust like a bank account, okay? Every honest update, boom, deposit. Follow through, boom, deposit. Owning a mistake, deposit, okay? Ignoring texts, withdrawal. Avoiding difficult conversations, withdrawal, okay? Ghosting customers, boom, withdrawal, okay? Eventually, people stop believing your words. Good morning, Dan Bennett. How are you, buddy? Happy 4th of July weekend. Yeah, not because you lied. I mean, you didn't lie. You just kind of disappeared. Like, dude, I didn't know. Just let me know. Right? We've had, maybe book 2 will be about that. Like, many times, like, well, I didn't, ask a sub or somebody, well, geez, how come you didn't reach out? Well, I didn't have an answer for you. Let me know. Call and let me know you don't have an answer. Hey, I haven't forgotten about you. Just so that you know I haven't forgotten about you. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know anything, right? I don't have an answer. But I respect the fact that we have a relationship. We have an open project. We have something going on here that warrants communication. Rachel says it's impossible to over communicate. Love that. Yeah, I mean, I would get, and I was guilty of it too. At times where I'm like, shit, we got to get over there. Well, I'm going to wait until 10:30 when I find out about the blah, blah, blah. The day would go by, boom, no communication. Sure enough, the next day, hey, what's going on? I'm like, damn it, I should have called them, right? Because now I look like I don't care. Okay. Maybe the project hit an unexpected delay. Okay. The lesson wasn't that delays never happen, right? For me, it was the lesson was that, customers handled the delay much better when I communicated what was going on instead of have them wondering. They're not out on, as Bill Gustafson says, Hope Island, right? Say it louder for the people in the back. Yeah. The bar is low. Yeah. Very low. One of the biggest things that I encourage clients to do is to communicate with their teams before rumors begin. Hey, looks like, guys, we're chewing through work quickly. We're light in October, but know that I'm working on it. Let them know. Okay. Good communication isn't just customer service. Okay. There's leadership within your team, with everything. So What frustrates you guys more? Think about this for a minute. I know how you're going to answer, but I'll ask anyway. Is it the person that delivers bad news or the person that doesn't communicate at all? Mark Bunker, good morning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk into the punch. Yeah. It's it's the person that doesn't communicate at all. Pisses me off, right? Wendy says I got to get better at just, relaxing a little bit. She's right, but I'm not wrong when I'm going postal on something, right? No communication, Joe says. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Spack. How are you? Happy birthday, Dave. Oh, Dave Howard. Is Dave Howard's birthday? I didn't know that. Why didn't I not know that? Happy birthday, brother. Appreciate you being here. Yeah. Where in your life could one conversation remove unnecessary stress today? They're there. They're just kind of over here, like, I gotta call that guy. I gotta let her know. I gotta do this. I gotta connect those people. I gotta send that text. I gotta hit that email. Hey, I didn't get done what I thought I would do, so I'm gonna send them a note. Excuse me. Big 60, the big 60. Ooh, sorry I'm late. Packing for Kenya. I leave in 5 hours. Yeah, everybody goes to Kenya, right? What are you doing? Good for you. I love it. Good morning, Jess. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Yeah. There's communication. It's just bad communication, right? So how about this, guys? Before today ends, reach out to one person you've been meaning to update. Okay, it won't kill you. Sometimes, like when I was guilty of it, I wouldn't do it because I knew it would create 3 other texts and questions and all that. And I'm like, I wasn't ready for that conversation yet. But trust me when I say you're way better off to just hit them with, hey, listen, I'm not ready to, I don't have all the information you need, but you're right here. You're on my list. I'm working on it. Have a great day. I'll check in tomorrow when I get more information. Okay. Elizabeth says we often assume the bad news already when we don't hear from the person. Yeah. Having it delivered said makes it much easier to hear. No. Yeah, exactly. Yep. No excuses. You didn't just book the flight. Yeah, perfect. Dave made a goal to do 60 push-ups in 60 seconds on his 60th birthday, and he did it on video. Congratulations. Oh, I didn't see that. I got to check that out. I remember that. Remember that 4-minute one? You had to do 104 minutes or something like that. I did that once, and I did it. I made it, but I couldn't lift my arms for a week. And I actually was in half decent shape at the time. Oh man. Yeah. Reach out to somebody been meaning to update, guys. Maybe it's a customer, maybe it's an employee that's been there 45 days. And you might say, hey, boom, a couple of weeks, we're going to be looking at your 60-day, whatever it is. Okay. How do you think that person feels? Maybe update your spouse on something, what you're thinking. Maybe it's a friend or a family member. Just reach out. Don't wait until they ask. Be the one that communicates first. Okay. One phrase every leader should eliminate is, I thought they knew. I thought they knew. Because if you're thinking about it, they probably don't know. They don't know. Okay. Clarity isn't repetitive. It's responsible. As the leader, if it's important, say it again. Make sure they know. Okay. Yeah. Guys, irreplaceable people don't just solve problems. Okay. They prevent problems through good communication, a high level of communication. They don't leave people guessing. They create certainty. They build trust. And over time, that's why people keep coming back. That's why you have repeat customers. That's why you have long-term employees. That's why your employees say, hey, I know a guy. I think we ought to talk to him. He'd be a good member of the team. Okay, so communicate on a high level. And congrats to you, Dave, for the 60 push-ups. I'm glad you didn't say you were going to run 60 miles today. Yeah, guys, I mean, I've coached a bunch of contractors over the past few years. Not all contractors, but a bunch of people too. And very few of them have lost a customer because a project took longer than expected. Okay? They've lost customers because the customer had to call 3 times to find out why. Okay? So communication is one of the highest return investments you can make. It don't cost nothing, as I always say, right? It doesn't. It's very, I mean, very little, if anything. And it builds confidence. It reduces stress, creates trust. And isn't that know, like, and trust thing we try to accomplish? Okay. Trust is what keeps people coming back. So communicate on a high level. Yeah, just like children, sometimes employees need to hear it 7 times before they hear you. Yeah, I've often said that the customers, employees can be like kids. They just want to know what the deal is. That's all. They just want to know what the deal is. I didn't tell you because I this and that. I got bad news and this and that. Well, guys, think about it this way: like if you have some bad news to share that you need to communicate to a customer, and you sit on it for 2 weeks, you may cost them a buying decision or a chance to pivot and do something different based on that information. Frankly, you owe it to them to communicate on a high level. So think about that. Anyway, July 3rd, guys, I hope you're doing something fun for the 4th tomorrow. Spend some time thinking about just how fortunate we all are to live in this great country, where you can basically go where you want, do what you want, and say what you want. All right. And we will hope to keep it that way. And guys, I don't know if you saw in the news this week that I had a couple of people, I paid a couple of people to climb up to the top of the Empire State Building and fly the hashtag live 365 sign. They didn't fly the right sign, but nonetheless, it was worth a try. But Bubba beat me to it. He changed the sign to a WWBD, the banner. I'm like, oh, he beat me to it. It's good stuff. Yeah, happy 50th America. It's a great day to be alive. Happy to be here. Happy to be on the right side of the grass and be able to try to share a few things with you guys. Maybe help you out a little bit along the way. Tom, you'll be excited that I'm reading this again. I got two other books of his, R3 V3, this one, and then Seasonal Intelligence from Nick Peterson. So checking these out as well. But I keep coming back to this book, Come Home, by Nick Peterson. So I got Wendy a copy too, so she's starting that this weekend. So quick read, good read. And I'll tell you this, it's rare I grab a book again and go back at it with a highlighter. So guys, if you look for a good one, pick this one up. It's called Come Home by Nick Peterson. The life that's already yours. I love it. Good stuff. Let's go. Happy 250th and the 4th. Yeah, bumpers. Yep, exactly. Talk about bumpers. It's awesome. Yeah, good to see it. So Dave Howard, remember when we all celebrated this weekend? Please no drinking and driving. Call me anytime in the night or morning. I will come pick you up anywhere. Really. Yeah. Bubba lives in Memphis, but I've never seen him have a drink. So you're good. Anyway, guys, appreciate it. We got a bunch to do today. I'm sure you do too. Take a minute, make sure you're celebrating, but also keep it real and ask yourself who needs more of you, all that kind of stuff. Don't forget, it's a great time to join Edge Live. We'd love to have you in the mix in our community. Again, I believe it's the highest value in personal and business development right now. Best buy on the market, so to speak, in a time where a lot of people are a coach, and a time where you can pay for advice anywhere. This group is quickly becoming a room where people want you to win. So, Dave Howard, I don't drink, but I'll call from Australia just for fun. Yeah, cheers to the group. Yeah. Yeah, Tyler, let's all commit to keeping our fingers this 4th. Also, I saw a meme yesterday. Said somewhere in the USA, somebody's enjoying their last few days with all 10 fingers. So let's hope that's not the case, but inevitably it usually is. So anyway, be safe, guys. Appreciate it. Take care of one another. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Take care. Happy 4th.